Lesson 9, Video 2, Creating an Assignment Using the File Upload Format. The file upload format can be used for assignments you give students that require them to create some sort of document. Could be a Word document, a PDF, a PowerPoint, a picture, any type of document, and then upload it to the course for you to download and grade. With your course open, go over to the sidebar and click on Coursework. Click on Add an Assignment, and then click on the File Upload Format. Then on step 1, you want to fill out the general assignment information. I'm going to name my assignment. I have an assignment that I'm going to use for this video called FDR's 4 Freedoms. And then I would put it in the correct unit that I would want it in, and I'm just going to leave it in Unit 1, or if you had topics or chapters. It is a required assignment, and then I'm going to choose where do I want it to fall under, and I'm going to put it under a daily assignment category. Then I pick out a due date. I'll just go ahead and use the end of this month. And then if I want to hide it from the calendar, I can, but I don't want to. I want the students to see it on the calendar. I do not want to accept any late submissions. I want to open it, and this is where you would actually click on what date you wanted to open it on. You could open it up now or later, but if you did later, you would have to go back and remember to come back in here and put a date in. I'll just say on, and I'm going to go ahead and do it on yesterday's date so it'll show up for me when I want to look at it here in a minute. Now, if I chose a later date, but I want to display the title to students before it's open, I can click on this checkbox. It will not allow the students to get in and actually see the assignment or work on it. They'll just see the name of the assignment, FDR's 4 Freedoms. It's going to be graded. I'm going to grade it based on 100 points. And then when do I want the student to be able to see the grade? And I'm just going to leave it as soon as the grade's available. You could put as soon as the grade's available and the due date is passed if you'd like. I typically like to show the class average to the students. You don't have to. And then on step 2, when we get to it, that's where you choose the minimum number of files that a student can upload and also the maximum number. So I want the students just to upload one file, and then I just want them to upload it one time. I'm not going to allow them to upload it 3 or 4 times. So I'll just choose one there. So that's not that big of a problem. And then I'm on to step 3 now. When I click on step 3 instructions, I can click on a description if I would like, and I'm just going to type in FDR's 4 Freedoms. You don't want the description to be very long. It's going to be shown in the student's assignment list. You really don't even have to put one in. It's strictly optional. The instructions, though, what I want to tell the students that they need to do to complete the assignment and turn it in. So I'm going to put here, open the file below, because I'm going to add a file here in just a minute, dealing with the 4 freedoms. The file should open in Word. Answer the questions within the document, and then upload the Word document When you have finished, I will then grade your assignment and post grades, period. And that should be enough because they'll get the rest of the instructions when they open up their document. So then I have actually prepared this assignment in a Word document, and I want to add that as a file so the student can open it up and then answer it on the Word document and then mail it back to me or submit it back. So I'll click add a file, and then I want to choose a file, and then I can put that file in my Vernon.Wilder folder or put it in. Now again, if I put it in this folder, I can see it in any other course that I go to, or I can put it in the P13 class, which is what I'm working in, and it'll only be available to that class. So for demonstration purposes, I'll just put it in the class folder. I do not have it in yet, so I'm going to click on upload, and I'm going to go to my local machine, and I know that I saved that file on my desktop. And there's my 4 Freedoms activity. So I'll click on it, open, it loads, it's 100%, it's finished. I click insert, I can put a label on it, FDR's 4 Freedoms. I can put a description in again if I want. I'll just click add file. And then there's my FDR 4 Freedom doc. And then if I need to get in and edit that or delete it, I can. Or I can add another file if I would like. And then I'm ready to just save my new assignment. And there my assignment is, FDR's 4 Freedoms, when it's due, the type of assignment that it is. This can be an uploaded assignment. I put it in my daily assignment category. And that's basically all there is to it. Now let's see what it actually looks like from the student viewpoint. If I change this to view as students, change view, then the student would see FDR's 4 Freedoms. It's a daily assignment. The date it's due on is required. It's open, so they can click on it. And then says it's required. It's scored out of 100 points. Here's my instructions that I typed in. Open the file below. There's my file. Should open in Word. Let's see if it does. So I click it, open it with Microsoft Word, and there's my assignment. And I told them that they can just type in here, they can type in their answers and then save it to their desktop or flash drive, hard drive, wherever they want to save it. And then in the instruction booklet that I have for the students, I explain for them how to upload it through their Moxie Manager and get it back to me. So that is basically all you have to do to provide a file upload assignment for students. So what does the assignment look like when the student has finished it and uploads it back to you? Let's take a look. Let's go over to coursework. And then there's the FDR's 4 Freedoms. I just click on the assignment name. And then test student is the one I did that I faked some answers in. So it shows that they've uploaded one file. They turned it in at 7:26 a.m. on March the 18th. And all I have to do is click this little download button. And it's going to ask me, do I want to open it? I'll say open. And here it is, and I'll click on it. Or double click on it. And then I can edit this if I want to. If I want to be able to send it back to the student, I could click on editing. And then I just typed in the word answer goes here for where the student would do the answer, so the answers would come back. If I wanted to edit this, I could click in, add my edits in a different color. If the student's answers are in black, then I might do my edits in red or a different color. One of the things that I didn't do on this assignment, but I think I would do, is like when the student, let me go ahead and log out of this. And then if you did edit this though, you could just save it back and send it to the student so they could see your edits or your grade. So let me get out of Word. Something that I didn't do is when the student actually sends it back, I would like for them to type their name in where it actually asks them to label their assignment. What they're doing is I would get them to type their name in just in case. But that's what it looks like when the student fills it out and sends it back to you. Not hard to do. You would just grade it. And then once you graded it, you could come and actually enter the grade here if you wanted to. Again, the green check is 100, or would give them the most points. The red X would be a 0, and then if they made something in between, just click the green check, enter the grade. I'll say 90 and hit save, and then that student has a 90 for that assignment. So let's go over to the gradebook and see if it's there. So I'll go over to the gradebook, and it's test student, and there's my different types of grades, and sure enough, there's my 4 freedoms. And notice I didn't get any credit off of it because that's a type that I filled in later, and I didn't award it any percentage points. I would need to go back and do that if I really had changed it. But I just was using this as a practice page and did not do that. So that's what a student's answer back to you would look like.